Look at the food chain of existence. The world is a meat grinder. You are either the butcher or you are the meat on the table. Most men live in the middle, safe, comfortable, and utterly blind to the wolves waiting in the tall grass. They think life owes them fairness. They think their tears will make the predator hesitate. But the universe doesn't operate on empathy. It operates on pure, unadulterated force. And in the realm of raw, apex dominance, no one embodies this terrifying truth better than the king of curses, Ryomen Sukuna. But across from him stands the dark mirror, the boy who refused to be digested by the monster, Itadori Yuji. This is not a battle of heroes and villains. This is the ultimate clash of mindsets. Sukuna is the absolute predator. He doesn't care about your morals, your society, or your fragile concepts of right and wrong. He lives by one singular, brutal law: his own pleasure and his own displeasure. He doesn't look for validation. He doesn't ask for permission. When he steps onto the battlefield, his presence alone commands total submission. He is pure, unfiltered execution. He killed his hesitation centuries ago. If you are weak, you are eaten. If you block his path, you are cleaved into dust. No ego-driven explanations, no sob stories about his past. He looks at the gods of his world and treats them like insects. He is the pinnacle of absolute autonomy because he answers to no one but his own power. But then, look at the contrast. Look at Yuji Itadori. Yuji wasn't born a king. He was born a cage, a container meant to hold the monster. He lost his grandfather. He watched his mentors get mutilated. He watched his friends get erased right in front of his eyes. He was broken, shattered, and left to bleed in the snow. Most men would have quit. Most men would have let the trauma paralyze their souls and lock them in a cycle of depression. They would have cried about their mental health and asked the world to stop spinning. But Yuji did something far more dangerous. He murdered his own ego. He stopped trying to be the chosen hero who saves everybody. He looked at the wreckage of his life and declared himself a cog, an indomitable, unbreakable gear in the machine of execution. A gear that doesn't care about its own pain, its own blood, or its own survival. It only cares about one thing: spinning until the predator is crushed. This is the core essence of SoulClash. Sukuna challenges your weakness. He shows you what happens when you lack resolve. You get liquidated. But Yuji shows you how to respond when life tries to tear your heart out. You don't beg for mercy. You don't ask for a timeout. You harden your fists. You lock your jaw. And you strike back with the fury of 1,000 dying stars. Every time Yuji hits a black flash, it is not just a martial arts technique. It is a violent rejection of despair. It is a soul screaming to the universe, "You can break my body, but you cannot stop my execution." He forces his legs to move when his muscles are torn. He forces his heart to beat when his spirit is bleeding. He becomes a machine of pure resilience. Now, look at yourself. Look at how easily you break when things don't go your way. You face a minor inconvenience, a bad day at work, a rejection, or a financial setback, and you collapse. You lie in bed, scrolling through your phone, looking for cheap motivation to fix a broken mind. You want an easy path. You want Sukuna's power without Yuji's suffering. SoulClash tells you to wake up and look in the mirror. You are letting your circumstances dictate your worth. If you cannot be the natural-born predator like Sukuna, then you damn well better become the indomitable cog like Itadori. Stop crying about the cards you were dealt. Stop complaining that the monster in your life is too big to defeat. Lock in. Keep your pain in the dark. Harden your knuckles in the cold. Let them think you are finished. Let them think they have broken your spirit forever. While they are celebrating your downfall, you must be in the dark, rebuilding your mind. Strip away your pride. Kill the boy who wants comfort. Let the executioner who thrives in the meat grinder be born. Turn your trauma into fuel. Turn your scars into armor. When life throws its worst at you, don't blink. Stand your ground, look the nightmare dead in the eyes, and unleash your own chain of black flashes. No one is coming to save you from the darkness. The burden of survival is yours alone. Harden your resolve. Master your internal chaos. Embrace the grueling, silent hours of suffering and repetition. The peak isn't for the soft. It belongs to the man who refused to stop moving even when his soul was burning. Walk through the meat grinder and let your results shatter their reality. Welcome to SoulClash. I am a cog.